Hello, Xewani, Sanibonani. My name is Xewani, South African living in Botswana. Thanks for watching. Welcome to episode 2 of Single and Whole. If you have not watched the last video where I was explaining why I've started this series, I will link it up here. So why don't you go over there, check it out before you get into this one. So imagine this, right? You wake up to find this gift waiting for you. It's nicely wrapped, it's pretty. It's a monumentous occasion, okay? Let's say it's Valentine's, or it's your 30th, 40th, 50th. It's just a special day, and there's this beautifully wrapped gift just waiting for you. And excited, you open it up to find a calculator. A calculator? Really? A calculator. Imagine the disappointment. I can imagine the disappointment that sets in, because it's not like you are a student and you've been looking to have this scientific calculator that now you finally have. No, you are a grown adult who has just been given a calculator. And if you think this is not serious, a friend of mine phoned me frustrated on her 30th birthday that her husband had bought her a calculator. She said, how could he be so insensitive? How could he be so out of tune with what I want? I mean, a calculator? She's so distraught about this gift. She can't believe that her husband bought her a calculator for her 30th birthday. And this got me thinking about being single and being told that singleness is a gift, right? And whenever people say that, you want to say, please stop telling me singleness is a gift. Because when we think of a gift, we think of something beautiful, something we love, something we cherish, right? A gift communicates that somebody loves you, somebody found you worthy, somebody thought you were special, somebody just thought of you when they bought this thing, right? There's a certain level of consideration and value that comes from a gift. So when a person buys you a gift that you don't like, it can leave a very sour taste in your mouth. So I can just imagine a number of us, how some of us may look at singleness as this calculator, right? Like it's this thing that people keep telling me I must see it as a gift. Yet for me, it represents this calculator, right? Because you are saying, I don't want a calculator, I want a ring. I don't want this singleness, I want to be married. Perhaps that's you, and you feel that if this is a gift, then it's a gift you don't want. How can it even be a gift when I don't want it, when I'm not enjoying it? Because a gift is supposed to make you feel good and you are enjoying it, or it's something useful, right? So one day I'm chilling with this couple and I get reminded of this gift. And I asked the husband, why did you ever buy her a calculator? Do you know she's still upset with you about the fact that you bought her a calculator for her 30th birthday? And he said, you know, I still don't understand why my wife is so upset about that, because she actually needed a calculator. She's not very good at counting. It was a helpful gift. I thought I was being helpful. And you know, when he said that, and he was so serious that he thought he was being helpful and the wife was struggling to count, and he just thought, oh, perfect, my wife always struggles to count, so let me buy her a calculator. And then I thought to myself, perhaps we are focusing on the wrong thing. Perhaps we are focusing on the gift and not so much on the giver of the gift. Then I said to Shadi, how about you don't concentrate on the fact that you've been given this calculator, right? How about you look at the person who has given you the calculator? How about you look at the intentions of the person who bought the calculator? It may be a bad gift, right? Of course, the calculator is a terrible gift, just saying. But how about you just think about his intent? As your husband, do you think your husband loves you? He said, sure, my husband loves me. And I said, so don't you think his intentions were good? right? So then we move our focus from this thing that I don't want that has been given to me to let me look at the heart of the person who has bought me this thing. And if you are a God, Jesus, Bible person, perhaps you are tired of being told that singleness is a gift. And so my charge for you then is, don't concentrate so much on the singleness anymore. Concentrate on the giver of your life, right? Because the person that you love and that you worship and that you honor as God has seen it fit that in this season of your life, you are still single, right? And so even though you may not like this gift that people are telling you it's a gift, but you can trust and appreciate it because of the person who gives it. The God that you love, the God that you serve, the God that you worship and honor and trust, right? And so even if you may not love this thing, this season of your life, you don't love the fact that you are single when your heart yearns to be married. But I say to you today, how about you fix your eyes on the one who has given you the gift of life, the one who has said, my child, for this season of your life, I'm okay with you being single. And maybe when we start looking at it that way, then we can start seeing singleness as a gift and not as a calculator that has no use. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And if you're not a Bible Jesus person and you are thinking, okay, so this is irrelevant for me, I'm not a God person or whatever, how about you give yourself a gift? How about you give yourself the gift of love? Because for a long time, I would sit and think, I love fresh flowers and I love plants, but I've always thought that, okay, a partner buys you that. And in my whole 38 years of life, I've only received flowers one time. And so for a person who loves flowers, I then one day decided, why am I waiting for somebody else to buy me flowers? Flowers are available everywhere. I must just buy myself flowers. Every week or every 2 weeks, I buy myself a bouquet of flowers, and that's it. So give yourself the gift and say, okay, I don't like the fact that I'm still single, but I'm going to love on myself. I'm going to empower myself. I'm going to use this time as a gift to myself, to invest in myself, to invest in who I am and what I want to become. Because being told that singleness is a gift can leave you with a lot of despondency, right? I'm reminded of Job when he says, though he slay me. And perhaps you are single and you see your singleness as punishment, that you are being slayed. You see singleness as punishment and marriage as a reward. And that is not how it's supposed to be. No, it's not. It's really not. You're not being punished because you are single. No. And if you are married out there, you are not rewarded. You are not better. You are not loved better because you are married. No. When this memory came to mind today, I just thought it can be relevant to this series of Single and Whole, where we look at our singleness beyond it being a bad gift, and we look at the giver of the gift. The person who has given me this thing loves me. I have to trust that their intentions for me are good. I may not like this gift. I may not like what I think it represents. I may not be enjoying it right now, but I'm going to trust that he who has my life in his hands has a better idea. He understands what he's doing. I have to then trust that I am single right now for a reason and a purpose. And if I can't see it as a gift right now, can I at least trust the person who gives it enough to know that though I don't think it's good for me, the person who gives it knows that it's good for me. So like any good parent knows that chocolate cake for breakfast is not the best thing for the child, even if a child can be kicking and screaming. Maybe we can look at it the same. Much as I don't want to have this calculator given to me, can I at least trust the heart and the intent of the person who gives it to me? Can I at least see that as a gift? Can I at least see the fact that this person thought this gift would be good for me at this time, even though I don't think so myself? right? So this is not yet fully flexed in my heart, right, and in my head. So I'm still mulling over it. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think when people say to you, singleness is a gift. Personally, I believe singleness is a gift, just as marriage is a gift. Each of them has their disadvantages and advantages. Each of them, you will have problems. Each of them, you will have blessings that come with it. So what do you think when you hear the words that singleness is a gift? What comes to your mind? Does that fill you with dread and hurt that it means for you the marriage bus has passed you? Or does this give you a new perspective of looking at your singleness differently and not concentrating so much on this one thing? Out of your whole life, everything else that is happening in your whole life, we tend to then focus on this one thing. You have a life, you have social life, you have your job, you have all other things. And then we take our whole lives and we focus it on this one thing. So I hope that as you watch this video today, that something has been helpful to you. And if you have found it helpful, please share it with a friend. Let me know what you think about it. Share with me some tips and questions and subjects that you'd like me to talk about as it relates to singleness. And I will be very happy to oblige you. Like I promised you, I'll be also interviewing a number of people who are single, who've been single for a while, and how this journey has been for them. Hopefully their stories will be able to encourage you to live a single life of purpose and assignment and fulfillment, where you are living your best life without cutting yourself short. All right. Until next time, from me, we